All right, mate, no problems.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Yeah, I've seen them.
I'm recording it now, Harry. As I say, the questions are there. We're not set in stone. The main thing is, can I give you a bit of an idea of what we're looking for? But then, yeah, if you want to elaborate on something, fine. Just fire away, mate. Enjoy yourself, really. So, first of all, Harry, just let's introduce yourself, and we'll go from there, mate.
I'm Harry Downs. I'm from Sheffield, near Muaythai. 25, and yeah, that's about it for now.
Okay, good. So, Harry, how many years have you been training for, mate?
I started training coming up to about 4 years ago now.
Yeah.
So I think I was 21 when I first started.
Okay. And what got you into training, mate, initially?
Well, at first, my friend that I lived with, he started going up to the gym.
Yeah.
And I'd never really heard of Muay Thai before.
Yeah.
And I'd done a bit of boxing and stuff, and I just wanted to get back into sport, because when I left school, I kind of fell out of it a bit.
Yeah.
I was very much into it when I was at school, but fell out of the routine of it. And then I just started training. Well, I started training with Christian, my trainer, and I loved it, and I just helped me. Helped me so much.
Yeah. What sort of sports did you do in school, mate?
Well, my dad was a PE teacher, so I did a bit of everything. Like, even if I wasn't that good at it, cricket ball, I'd be throwing it off miles away or whatever. I used to love running and rugby and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Athletics.
So you like the contact side of things, then? Okay, cool. So you touched briefly upon who your coach is and your camp is, mate. Can you elaborate a bit more on that for me, please, mate?
Yeah, my coach is Christian De Paolo.
Yeah.
He is originally a fighter from the Wicker camp.
Okay.
And that's at Niyai Muay Thai.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't meeting him was a big played a big part in me getting into it so much, because he was a big role model for me, and I just thought, I want, it made me love it, basically.
Yeah. No. Well, that's what it's all about. I mean, ultimately, when you've got a coach, you got to be friendly with the coach first of all. You got to respect for the coach, and if you have respect for the coach, that's a great starting point for you to develop your career, really.
Yeah, that's it. It was a good role model to help me.
Yeah. No, that's good, mate. So how long have you been competing for this? So you've been training for about 4 years, and Harry, how long have you been competing for, mate?
I think just over 2 years now. Yeah, 2 years. So yeah, 2 years.
Right. Okay.
2 years I've been fighting for.
Yeah.
So I started February 2 years ago.
Yeah.
My last fight was March. So.
Okay. So you were keen to fight then?
I was, and I had a fight straight away as soon as I started. To be fair, like after 2 months, just a boxing fight. But I don't like it. I lost, and basically I went back to the drawing board, and just because I realised what I had to be, how fit I had to be, and just went back to the drawing board, trained hard for another 2 years, and then just got into it again, started fighting.
Well, after 2 months, mate, it's only going to be a small drawing board, after 2 months, that's for sure.
Yeah. I was up for it though, so
Well, that's good. I mean, ultimately, like I say, sometimes it's a baptism of fire, really. And I mean, you realise, well, okay, isn't because a lot of people, unfortunately, what's happening now is a lot of people are watching the internet and thinking, that's easy, I can do that. I can do that easy.
Yeah.
And then they get anything. Oh, wow, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
So, but at least I think you had the tenacity to think, well, I go away now, I still enjoy it, I've got to go away and work harder now, which is the main thing, which is great to see, mate.
Yeah, that's it. It was just, it massively helped me turn my life around to, just give me focus, something to create more good habits in my life.
Yeah. Why would you say you're a bit of a wayward guy before you got found Muay Thai?
Pardon?
Do you think would you say you're a bit of a wayward guy, a bit of a not a crazy fool, but just needed a bit of direction?
Yeah, well, I've never really been like a mischievous lad, but I just when I like drinking I got into drinking beer with all my mates, and
Okay.
it wasn't really fulfilling me enough, up in my head. So it just helped. It like finding Muay Thai and getting a routine, and like I've always worked hard and worked like hard in like labouring and stuff, and done a manual job. And like I thought with Muay Thai or this, the energy I put into it, I can get something out of. It helped me. It helped me become less wayward, I think. If that's the right way of saying it.
That's not a bad thing, but that's not a bad thing. That's for sure. That's for sure. How long have you been on the GB squad for now, Harry, mate?
I joined the GB squad in January at the trip to Lithuania.
Okay. Right. Okay. And how did you? Because that was the first time I met you, wasn't it? I think in Lithuania, wasn't it?
Yeah, I met you on that trip. Good to meet you. And that was a great trip. I loved the experience.
What was the sort of highs and lows of the trip for you then, mate, in Lithuania?
Well, highs were it was great to meet so many great fighters from the UK all together, and they like everyone sort of came together and was like cheering for everyone, and I loved that atmosphere of it. And it was great seeing other, some of the talent that were there. Some of the fights I learned a lot. But cons, probably like I lost my fight, so that was probably a bit of a low point of it. But it made me a better fighter, and I think it definitely contributed to my win after that, because I had a fight after that back home, and I won that one, and feel like I learned from the other one. Well, so
that's the key, Harry, man. I mean, ultimately, that's the key, man. Every fight's a learning curve. Be it win, lose, draw, you can take something from every single fight. And sometimes, like you say, you learn more from loss as well. Because sometimes when you win, you're on a high. You don't recall enough things. When you lose, all you think about is fighting. That's all you think.
Yeah, so. That's it. You just want to get back in there and right your wrongs, don't you?
So, for sure, mate.
It's all just a journey, isn't it? So everyone's on a journey, and it's just got to keep going.
Well, exactly, mate. Exactly. And the thing is, it's not a sprint; it's a marathon. It really is where training and competing is concerned, and getting to the top. It's be patient. A lot of people who, without the relevant patience, they get a couple of losses or whatever, and they kind of get disheartened and they give up. Where you got, I'll take losses. I'll take it because it's all part of my learning curve. And ultimately, when you get to the point when you reach the top, you'll be there a lot longer. You'll appreciate it a lot more. You realize how hard it's been to get there, and you think, I don't want to leave this. I don't leave this place for quite a long while now. I'm going to be safe for quite a while, really. So.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. It's just it's what makes you in it. How you build yourself.
No, exactly.
From your losses.
Exactly. So who did you fight in the fight in March, mate?
What did you say? Sorry.
Who was a fight in March? Who was a fight in March, mate? Who did you fight in?
I fought a lad called Eddie Gill.
Okay.
From Darlington, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
And that was for S3 English title.
Okay.
And that was pro-am rules.
Yeah.
And it was in Coventry.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you do a bit of travelling around then to compete. You'll fight anywhere then. Have gloves, will travel.
Yeah. Yeah. Anywhere. Car parks. No.
It's good. So, what's been your best fight, mate?
My best fight. Well, that one I enjoyed that one.
Yeah.
It just felt like the one in Coventry.
Yeah.
Or my favourite one's probably one I fought Steve Buckmeyer. I'd call Steve Buckmeyer in September, and it just it was just a good fight, and I just did a lot of kicking basically. I just kept kicking, and I got cut in the third round above my eye, and like it was quite a big cut. Luckily, the doctor let me carry on, and just managed to push through and win. So, it was just good because that Steve Buckmeyer he's a good bloke, and it was just good to have a good fight.
Yeah. And is he a local lad?
He's from Paul Daly's gym at
okay, Grip
Nottingham.
Is it Grip House? Is that the gym? I'm not sure. Daly did the MMA fighter, yeah?
Pardon?
The MMA fighter.
Yeah. That one.
Okay. Do you prefer fighting at home or do you prefer fighting away, mate?
I'm easy, really, but obviously the closer to home it is, the more likely you're gonna have a crowd behind you. So I'm I like it. I'm happy to fight wherever, but it's good to be able to have your friends and your teammates there.
Yeah, no, for sure. So you said you like fighting. You fight in a car park. What's your favourite technique, mate?
It's definitely kicking.
Okay.
Through the lockdown, that's I've missed that the most. Kicking, low kicks, working the legs. That's probably my favourite. Yeah, but I love it all. I like kicking.
Yeah. But you're pretty tall. You're over 6 foot, Harry? You're tall, lad, yeah?
I think I'm about 6'1.5".
Yeah. And you what weight? You middleweight? Is it middleweight or lightweight you fight?
I usually fight at like 80 kilos, 82 to 79.
So you're light heavyweight then. So okay, so you're pretty tall then, or you're decent height for that weight category. So
I think so.
Yeah. Do you use you don't use your knees much at all, then, mate?
Knees? Yeah. I use my knees a lot. Like clinching as well. It's just clinching, kneeing, kicking.
Whatever.
Mainly lower. Yeah, I like to use my legs more than me. My long legs other than my arms. But
that's the key, mate.
Don't mind a bit of arms as well.
For sure. So when you fought Pro Am Rules, then, mate, what did that entail then? For the guys who, most people will know, but there's going to be people watching this who may not have a clue about Thai boxing at all. So what does Pro Am Rules entail then, mate?
So Pro Am Rules, did you say?
Yeah.
That's elbows and knees to the head.
Yeah.
But with you wearing elbow pads.
Yeah.
And it's instead of 5'3", it's 5'2".
Okay. Right, okay.
And obviously there's no shin pads, and it's not just it's not just to the head; it's to the body as well. So Okay.
And how have you found this lockdown, mate?
Sorry, what did you say?
How have you found a lockdown? How have you found this lockdown?
It was frustrating at first. Yeah. Well, it's still frustrating now. Yeah. But it's just strange, really. Just trying to keep positive and keep everyone around me positive, and it's. I think in ways you just got to take the positivities from it, and it's helped me. It's helped me, I feel good up here. Yeah. I feel stronger up here than I did before. Yeah. And it's just strange. It
is. It's very strange. I mean, like I say, it's very surreal, and it's hard. I say it's very hard to describe because it's something that nobody's been involved with before. No. So it's day by day thinking, is this really happening? Is it a dream? Have I been drinking? I don't know what it's all about. But
yeah. That's it. It's like it's never happened in history before, so you can't look to what they did or what anyone did. You just got to. I don't know. Surreal.
But at least when you're older, mate, and you have kids, you can tell them a story about when you're in lockdown, mate. So
I know.
You're part of history now, mate. You're part of history, that's for sure.
Yeah, they'll be like, "What? You couldn't go anywhere. You could only go out once a day." No.
So, what have you missed the most, mate, during this lockdown period?
To keep motivated.
What have you missed the most, mate? What have you missed the most?
Missed the most. Sorry. Training wise, I've missed hitting pads and sparring and just being with my team. That it's everything basically that's a social distance. Nightmare, you know what I mean? and otherwise, just missed being able to see my family properly and see, keep close ones or an hug and stuff like that.
Yeah.
No.
Sure. Yeah, no. It is, mate. But hopefully, we're seeing a bit of light in the tunnel now, and we'll see. But I know when I messaged you today, mate, you said you've got a new job. What are you doing now, mate?
Well, I've always worked in that job, but just like construction, basically. So,
okay.
Just working, building 2 houses at the minute.
Yeah.
Like a skilled labourer. That's what I like to call myself. So it's good for training. It's good manual every day, but just keep myself busy with that at the minute.
Yeah.
Plus lots of we've still been we're doing a social distance private sessions. Which you're allowed to do outside.
Yeah. So what have you done? So you say you've done a bit of outside stuff. What else have you done to stay fit, mate?
Just been lots of running. I've always been into running, but I've just pushed myself to a different level with running, basically. And lots of strength work and stuff like that.
Yeah.
At home.
Yeah. Did you So I mean, because a lot of people are complaining because they've put on weight, they've eaten gone. Me, I've got a very sweet tooth. I've got a ridiculous sweet tooth. So literally, I'll eat chocolate till it comes out of my ears. Really will, or eat cakes or whatever. So there's been days where one days I've been really motivated, got a nice clean diet, trained really hard, and the other days I'm not doing anything. I'm just eating chocolate, thinking, woe is me. So I mean, how's your diet been during this period, mate?
Well, it's been like at the start, it was like kind of like like a bit, bit in a downer mood. So then you'll eat more, but then it kind of just frustrated me that much that I kind of snapped out of it a bit. But I'm like, it's a stressful time, so everyone's going to have the highs and the lows, and I think you kind of got to help comfort yourself sometimes. But I've been managing to keep my diet probably the best it's been recently. I'm in a good routine with it at the minute, so just like eating lots of mackerel and stuff like that. Just have a tin of mackerel for my dinner and then a bit of salad and that. Just like in my mind, in my mind, I think it's making me cleverer. So
it's all a bonus, mate. It's all a bonus for sure.
That's it. I could do with it, Could do with it.
I might try some of that. If that's your secret, man, I might try some of that myself, mate.
Yeah, a bit of tin mackerel with a bit of tomato sauce. You know what I mean? Yeah.
No, give it a go, mate. Give it a go.
Well, it is hard. It is hard when you don't know what's going on and everything's going up and down. So just do your best, I think.
Well, that's it. You're going to get, like I say, everyone's in a strange position. Everyone's going to get highs and lows. But the main thing is to try and find a thing that kind of, I say to people, I use the terminology, it recalibrates me. If I go and try, I've got the weights out in my garage. I've got a bag up now as well. So ultimately, I'll get recalibrated by going in, hit the bag or lift some weights. And it gets me refocused again. Because, it's sometimes well, I've got some young kids and, oh man, those kids are like, they're like pure bunnies. They never stop. They never stop, man. So, to keep motivated and keep yourself focused, you just need that little thing now and again. But
it's like dopamine, isn't it?
Exactly. Endorphins, etc., and those sort of things. You want that good feel, those natural sort of highs, which will get you back on track again. Then really, and that's the key, mate.
Yeah.
What do you? So I think we touched upon it already slightly, but what do you do to stay motivated then, mate?
Stay motivated. I think, since I've been training back, doing outside, Christian, he's very good at getting me motivated. Just because, just got to do it, and just stay motivated. I just set myself little challenges, like like with me running and stuff like that, like just like because Sheffield's we're blessed with like some really big hills and countryside and stuff.
Yeah.
I'll just say in my head like I'm going to go run that, and once I've done that, then stuff like with treats and stuff like that, I'll set myself that challenge, and then I'll do that, and I'll earn a treat or whatever. And I think
that's the key. No, you hit the nail on the head. That is a key, mate. I mean, obviously, I've done a psychology course, and for motivation, some of the things you do is goal setting. Set yourself goals. So you set goal setting, small goals, and ultimately, each goal you achieve, it keeps you focused for the next goal, and that's the key, really. Because sometimes goal setting helps you to put you on a journey. These guys out there, literally, it's like having a rudderless ship. If you're in a ship and you got no rudder there, you got no compass. You don't know you're sailing, but you don't know where you're going. If you give yourself small goals, say, okay, tomorrow I'm going to reach that island or this island or whatever. You know where you're going. You got a direction to head in.
Yeah,
you're going to focus on getting to that direction, basically. That's the key.
That's it. Just you got to. It's easier to complete a big journey if you're setting little journeys along the way. That's it.
Exactly, mate. Exactly, for sure. That's the key, mate. And what are your plans? What's your sort of? You started Thai boxing 4 years ago? You said.
Yeah.
How many fights have you had now, mate?
I think I've had 26 fights.
Wow,
in total, including me amateur fights and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. And what's your sort of goals in Thai boxing? What do you want to achieve in the sport?
Just basically get as far as I can. Just want to keep working hard at it, and like just keep working, training hard. Like just seeing how far along the journey I can get.
Yeah.
That's it.
So have you won? So did you say that the last fight was for an English title? Did you say?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it was. It was for S3 English title.
Okay. So. Okay. Happy days.
So I'll have to defend that. Yeah. That'll probably be one of me close coming fights.
Yeah.
I was supposed to fight on a show in September, but I don't know how soon they can rearrange that.
Well, that's it. Unless you're going to fight him behind a screen.
Yeah.
It's going to be very difficult to hurt the guy, that's for sure, mate.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, as I said, I think today they announced that they're going to allow gyms to reopen on the 25th of July.
Yeah, I saw that. That's wicked, isn't it?
Yeah, it's brilliant. But I don't know how that's going to affect us. In the combat sport, I think, because the government have been very vague on what you can and can't do. So does that apply to us yet? I'm not sure. We'll have to, obviously, as a governing body, we're going to look into more detail and put some posts out there to let you guys know where we're at. But hopefully, like I say, the fact they are opening gyms, at least we're moving close to where we want to be, basically.
Yeah, because it's you just get that atmosphere going again of being in the gym, and I just hope it all stays all right, and it doesn't, because I hope it all goes all right, basically.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I say, they're talking about second spice, but I just say how you've got the right mindset and the fact that you're back to train, set up some small goals, which is the key. I think through this whole process, be it if you're an athlete or even just Joe Blogs in the street, while everyone's in lockdown, okay, what do I do today? Okay, no, I'm going to learn. I'm going to try and learn a language. I might go for a walk. I might walk 1 mile. I might walk 2 miles. I might try 3 miles. I might read a book.
Yeah.
But at least you're getting up. You've got an objective to the day. It's when you're thinking, what do I do?
Yeah. It doesn't matter, like, what your abilities are.
Yeah.
You just got to set them for yourself.
Exactly.
And even if it is just a little one, if it's going to get you, and even if it's just not something of your full potential, but it's like your last resort of picking that small thing, just to do that small thing.
Yeah.
You just got to keep setting goals and make sure you keep going.
No, exactly, mate. It's the key. If you're an ambitious person with ambition, you want to achieve. If you want to achieve, you're going to work hard all the time. You're going to keep your focus and work hard and set those goals, and that's the key for sure, mate. That's the key.
That's it.
So
stay positive.
Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly.
Yeah.
So you're on the GB squad for the first time in January. Said in Lithuania.
Yeah.
Who else is out? I mean, really, who's your closest competition out there at the moment in your division? Do you know? Do you watch your weight division at all?
For my what in England or
in the UK at the moment. Yeah, in the UK.
Well, what is into other fighters that would be?
Yeah.
Well, just anyone really who I can get a fight with, I'll do my best.
You sound like Dillian White. Anyone who wants it's gonna have it. You can have. They can have
yeah. That's it. I'll only find out where I'm at unless I fight them. You know.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'll just train my hardest and see. Anyone who's in my division, basically. The higher the better.
I'm glad I'm meeting you now. I'm glad I'm too heavy for you, but that's for sure.
Yeah.
But so have you got any idols in the sport, Tom? Any guys you kind of look up to in sport?
Idols. Well, I like obviously Christian. I've always liked Peter Ertz.
Yes,
he's retired now, but
I know him well. I think I know his right crosswell actually as well today, but I know him well. So.
Yeah, and then also, Ernesto Hoos, and then I found out you'd fought him.
He's trying to give me nightmares. He's trying to give me nightmares here now. What's going on?
I'm sorry. I was like, oh my God. Yeah. You fought Ernesto Hoos when I met you.
Ernesto, Peter, Carmen, I fought all those guys. Yeah, for sure. So,
it's wicked though. It's wicked. Also, I'm trying to think. Rico Verhoeven. Just loads of them. Endless possibilities. I like I like Niall Brown. He's cool. I like he's got a good flair to him.
Good technique. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Well, his coach was my old coach actually, Master Sken. So
yeah.
Good coach as well. So he's got good schooling, that's for sure now. So I think he'll go pretty far as well. That's for sure.
Yeah, he's wicked. I think I love all his spinning kicks and
So would you call it? I mean, if you had, do you call yourself? Would you be like an attacking fighter or a counter fighter? Mate? What type of fighter do you think you are?
I'm definitely. I definitely count myself as an attacking fighter.
Yeah.
Because it's just, I don't really want to stop when I'm fighting. I just like moving forward, basically.
Yeah. What would you what sort of advice then, Harry, would you give to guys who are just trying to get into sport now? What would you tell them?
What would I tell them? Who are trying to get into it, or who are trying to
just start in sport? I mean, because as you say, when you first started, you said you didn't know much about Muay Thai and what it was all about. What would you tell if you were trying to say you're a Muay Thai salesperson, you want to sell a sport to somebody? What would you tell them? Why should somebody start Thai boxing?
Well, I think I've always thought it covers every aspect of your fitness. You know, it's got there's a great amount of respect involved. The more you put into it, the more you get out. It's just, sorry, I'm not.
No.
There's loads. Like basically, sorry, mate, I was stuck on there.
Oh no, I told you said some good points. So you say it ticks a lot of the boxes, ticks all the guys outside of things. And fitness, I mean, because when I first started Ultimate, I'd done other martial arts. But some were very sort of regimented in the way you went about things, like Kung Fu or karate, doing katas, etc. Whereas for me, Thai boxing was a bit more fluent. I think for me as an individual and a type of individual I needed something very energetic, something that was going to wear me out, basically. And I found that Thai boxing, I think I hobbled back my first session with my skin, and I was like, okay, I like this, I'm going back.
That's it. It kills you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's nothing. I don't think there's anything on earth that makes you feel like you're dead, like Muay Thai does.
well, that's very, very true. I mean, that's very, very true. I mean, I've had friends who've obviously gone into boxing as well and done very well in boxing. But he said, look, with boxing, you have a boxing match one night, the next day you can be back on the road running. You have a time boxing match one day. Sometimes a minute, if it's been a hard that fight is, you're not running for a few days afterwards. That's for sure.
No, you're not walking if you're lucky. Well, if you're walking if you're lucky.
Yes, exactly. If it's a tough fight, he's going to get his shoes on. That's for sure. So
yeah. I know it's the endorphins you get from it though. I remember when I did my first session and I come out and I was like, that was amazing, and I was like, I want to like hunt this feeling every day, you know. That's what, like, it just feels amazing, basically.
No, for sure.
And then you meet so many. It's so diverse as well, and you meet so many people from so many backgrounds, and it's just, you know, they're just your brothers forever.
Yeah.
And sisters.
No, it's very true, mate. It's very, very true. These guys who I first met when I very first started, and still mates to this day. Really, it really is, because you've got a common goal, a common.
Yeah.
So there's nothing like training with somebody and sharing that blood, sweat, and tears, basically. So yeah.
That's it. And then like I see it sometimes, and I see my friends that I've sparred with and stuff that I might not have seen at the gym for a while, and then you see them, and then it's like it's just a different kind of.
Yeah.
It's just it's got a good buzz to it, and the sport has got so much heart in it, and I love how much it just takes your heart. You know, you've got to put your heart into it, and the bigger your heart, the better.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And you can make your heart bigger through it as well. So.
Well, it helps. It definitely helps. But I mean, no, I think it does tick a lot of boxes, you say, and I think the competitive. It's crazy because you get in the ring, you compete with somebody, and you punch holes out of each other, and afterwards you best mates. And some people just don't get it. I said, really? Some people just don't get it. I think a couple of guys in my whole experience. I mean, I still talk to people like Peter and Esther. I still talk to those guys now, and
that's wicked.
It's just it's a crazy sport, but it's a great sport as well on the same side of time. So it's good. It's good.
That's thing in it. It's just wicked. I can't. It ticks every box for me.
Yeah.
Sorry. I also think like whenever you feel so much more at peace with yourself once you've trained. Like I said why? Sorry. I was going to quote something, but it's gone.
It'll come back.
I'm going to get all wise then, but I don't know.
You've got to eat some more mackerel.
One step at a time.
More mackerel, that's the key, mate.
What's that?
More mackerel. Get some more mackerel down you, mate. That's what you want.
Oh, more mackerel, yeah. That had me daily dose.
Well, it's very true, mate. I mean, it is a very calm, because of what you exert in the sport when you're training, for one, and it's very spiritual as well, with regards to the philosophy behind Thai boxing as well, which is all great. So it really does work on the physical and the mental aspect of your well-being, really, which is great. It's a great sport.
Yeah. It's quality.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And I'd recommend it to anyone, basically. I'd try and get my mum down, but she's not having none of it. But you know, it's quality. Helps you a lot.
Yeah, no, for sure. So, I mean, ultimately, you've told us. Is there anything else you want to tell us, Harry? Because it's great to see how you've kind of kept fit and kept yourself focused during the lockdown. Obviously, you had ups and downs, which everybody else has had. Everybody's had the same thing. So, put you on, like I said, the mackerel and your tomato sauce, which is great. The thing is, you've got vision now where you want to be as well in the future. Is there anything else you want to tell us about yourself, mate, at all? Anything we missed off?
About myself? Not really. Just I don't know. Just straight, just trying to be positive like everyone, you know. Just sorry, that was a bad bit.
Oh no. Howard, the main thing is, mate, is you've got the attitude. It's like this for you guys. It's great to see the young GB squad coming through, and with the right attitude, the right mindset of going far, because you know what's required. You know it's hard work. You know there's no shortcuts. You don't mind a loss, or you'll fight for it, and that's just all. You know that's the thing. That's why I fought with like whoever, Nesto and Peter, because I was the same mentality. Have gloves, will travel. I'd travel anywhere, I'd fight anywhere. But ultimately, I knew because along the way, as you said yourself, you in Lithuania, you came back after fighting in Lithuania and had your next fight, and you know it made you a better fighter from lessons learned from the previous fight. So, and you've experienced what's out there. You've seen some European fighters now. You've seen what level they're at. So you know what you've got to do to get where they are, basically. So it's good. It's good, mate.
Yeah, it was a brilliant experience, you know. I'm glad. In a way, I'm glad I'm lost because I learned a lesson.
Yeah.
Through it, and it was just wicked seeing the level out there. And it was just, I'd loved it.
They make you hungry.
Love being part of that team. It was an honour.
Well, Harry, I'm good because ultimately now you've got to make sure you do train harder because there's people out there who want your place.
Yeah.
So as I said to Phoebe, you tell the people now how they're going to get your place. Are they going to get your place, Harry? Are you going to give it your place easily?
How are they going to get my place?
Yeah.
Well, best grow a couple more legs or something, you know. Couple more legs and a couple more arms.
That's great, man. That's great. Well, that's it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Do your best.
Yeah.
Do your worst.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Make sure you train hard, and ultimately, I'm sure. I'm definitely sure that I'll see you again on the circuit for sure, mate. So it's been a pleasure interviewing you, Harry.
Thank you, mate. It's been a pleasure to do it.
Yeah, no problem, mate. And we'll get out there and we'll let you know it's published, mate. And we'll speak soon, Harry.
Thanks. Cheers, mate.
Look after yourself, Harry. Cheers, mate.
Take care, pal.
See you, mate. Bye-bye.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.